Morning yogis, good morning, good morning. Let's get going with some stretching and movement before we sit for our meditation at 8. So let's start standing up today. Coming to the top of your mat, bringing your feet hip distance apart, and bring your hands on your hips, planting your feet into the ground, and just starting to bring a little bit of movement into your hips. You can do little circles if you want. And going the other way, just getting a sense for how mobile you feel this morning. I know a lot of people are doing crazy exercise regimes, so there might actually be a bit of stiffness going on. Good, come to center. Once you've just got a gauge for how you are in your hips, bring the arms out to the side. Inhale the arms all the way up towards the sky, high mountain. Interlace your fingers. Palms up towards the sky, reach up out of your hips. And then as you exhale, drop to the side, pushing your hips out in the opposite direction. Gently. Inhale to center. Exhale, taking it over to the other side. Inhale all the way to center. Exhale, cactusing your arms. So you've got a 90-degree bend in your elbow. Palms are facing forward. You're squeezing behind the shoulder blades and you are drawing the navel in, squeezing the glutes as you press the hips forward slightly, draw the hands and the elbows back. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers, exhale the one side. Inhale center, exhale other side. Inhale center and exhale. Releasing the arms out to the side. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in again. And as you're exhaling, folding forward from the hips. You can bend your knees if you need to. Tuck your chin. And let your arms, the weight of your arms, flop down towards the floor at your head. Tucking the chin. And just getting a bit of a stretch into the shoulders. Leading with the hands now as you inhale, come all the way up. Releasing your hands all the way up towards the sky. Exhale as you bring the arms down behind the back. And this time crossing your arms behind your back, around your inner waist. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward folding. You don't have to be doing circles on your mat like me. You can bend your knees if you need. Inhaling as you release your arms, come all the way up. Exhale, release your arms behind your back again. Interlace your fingers the opposite way to what they were before. Inhale as you squeeze between the shoulders, lift your arms, and then hinging forward again on the exhalation. Inhaling, coming up, arms all the way up. And exhaling, crossing your arms behind your back, opposite way again, so just whatever feels unnatural is the way to go now. Deep breath in. Exhaling, folding forward again. You can give your head a little shake and a nod. And rolling up. Releasing the arms all the way out to the side again. And exhaling, hands to heart. Good. Feet are hip distance apart, maybe even a little bit wider as you start to gently twist. swaying the one side and then the other, and you can make it as loose as you want. Just get your body moving. Maybe you want to even bring your hands to your kidneys at the back. The body's powerhouse of Qi in the world of Qigong. So firing up your engine. If it feels really nice, if you're feeling loose, you can make those beautiful big circles. Just watch your lower back, don't overdo it. Your arms can be flying high if it feels good. You can be shifting your weight from one foot to the other. And then slowing it down. And coming to center forward again. Just pausing as you close your eyes. Feel what's happening into your body as you start waking the body up. Getting the heart pumping. Getting your lymph flowing. Good. We're going to take it down to our mat now. So I may need to move you guys down. There you go. Alright, so we're sitting now. You can sit cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. Sit in whatever position works for you. Sorry, I'm just checking that it's symmetrical for you guys. There's nothing worse than not being symmetrical. Well, there are a few things worse. That'll have to do. So if you're sitting cross-legged, just take a deep breath in, sigh it out, breath in, breath in, good. So let us bring the right hand down towards the floor, just touching it against the floor, left arm coming all the way up towards the sky, and then reaching the left hand over towards the right, getting a lovely stretch into the left side of your body. You might even want to come down on your right elbow if that works for you. But try to keep your left shoulder drawing away from your ears and pivoting your chest slightly so you're gazing up towards the sky, sending 3 deep breaths into that side body. Using your core to lift both arms up parallel towards the sky, relaxing your shoulders, and then dropping your left hand down and reaching your right arm over. So again, maybe you have the capacity to come down on that left elbow. Doesn't matter if you can or can't. Reaching through your right fingertips, pivoting your chest slightly. If your neck wants to, you could even turn your head to gaze up towards the sky. Pressing your right sitting bone down into the mat, so you're getting this beautiful lengthening here through your right side. 3 breaths. Inhaling both arms up, lifting up out of the hips. This is a trick I learned from my meditation teacher, Sue Cooper. Crossing your arms over, above your head, and then bringing your arms down, giving yourself a big hug. You can walk your fingertips all the way around to your back. For me, it feels nice to round my back, tuck my chin, and just breathe into my own warm embrace for a moment or two. So while you're here, have a look at which arm is on top. For me, it's my right arm. Releasing the arms, crossing them over again, opposite way. So this time my left arm is on top, crossing the arms above the head, bringing the arms all the way down, holding on. Might feel quite a bit different. Working your fingertips all the way around, see if you can hold on to your opposite shoulder blades. Breath in. Exhale. It might feel nice just to sway a little bit, getting into your back, seeing what's there. Good. I think I say it every morning, the beauty of lockdown is that no one can see how weirdly you're moving. So do your thing. If your family or your partner or your children are watching you, your animals, it doesn't really matter. They're probably going to see everything over the next number of days anyway. Inhaling, arms all the way up towards the sky, seeing how you're feeling in your shoulders as you exhale and release the hands through the heart. Good. Last little bit of movement into the hips, feet into Baddha Konasana. That's the butterfly pose or cobbler's pose. You can always sit up on a block or a cushion if you need to, if it's not easy for you to sit here. Walk forward on your sitting bones a little bit so that you are sitting slightly forward rather than hanging back. The feet can be close in towards the body or they can be further away. So this little diamond shape with your legs is either a short diamond or an elongated diamond. Holding on to your your ankles and giving your knees a little flutter. Three breaths with more intention. Inhaling as you lift your knees up towards your elbows, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pressing the knees down towards the floor, maybe even leaning forward slightly. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Last one, inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. You can bring your feet together onto the floor. You can bring your knees together. You can wrap your arms around your shins if you want to. Just take a few breaths here. Welcome to those of you that have joined us for the meditation. Just taking one or two more breaths. Okay. So let's get started, getting comfortable in whatever position works for you. Sorry for moving you around like that. Once again, I want to get that symmetry going. Good, and I'm going to move a little bit closer. Apologies for all the moving around. I'm not in my usual space, so it takes a bit of getting used to being in a new space. Good. Making sure that you're beautifully comfortable in whatever seated position you've chosen. If the position that you sit in usually doesn't work for you, send me a message and we'll find you a different position. Either sitting cross-legged, you can even lie down, sitting on a chair, a cushion, a bench, many different options. As long as you are able to sit comfortably then that's all that really matters. If you need to change position, of course, feel free to do so. So, as usual, we'll start with one chime of the singing bowl, and then 3 ohms. You're welcome to join me, you're welcome to stay silent. And then I will just sit with you and talk you through a breath meditation. Let's hope that my mind isn't as agitated as my body this morning. If it is, we just work with it. Well done for showing up as a lovely big group. Deep breath in. Breath in. One more breath in. Taking a moment to allow yourself to fully arrive in your body in this sitting, the 12th day of lockdown in South Africa. Drawing a deep breath in through the nose as you bring your attention to the base of the body and whatever support it is that you have placed beneath you. Using your exhalation as you allow yourself to completely surrender any sense of resistance down into that support. Taking a few breaths in each point as we move through the body, bringing your awareness to that point and then resting there for a few breaths. Next breath in, bringing your attention to the length of your spine. As you exhale, feeling that the crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky, but all the muscles along the back are relaxing. As you take the next few breaths, focusing on this area, you might even visualize energy flowing up your spine on the inhalation and down your spine on the exhalation. Next breath in, moving your awareness to your head. And as you exhale, feeling how beautifully balanced your head is on top of your spine, the chin parallel to the floor or maybe even tucked in slightly, so the back of the neck is lengthened. And as you rest your attention on your head, feeling that all the muscles around your eyes, your mouth are soft, feeling that your jaw is relaxed. With your jaw relaxed, your temples are relaxed. If your lips are together, you feel that they're gently pressing together with the teeth slightly ajar, slightly apart. Your tongue lying heavy in the bottom of your mouth, or if you prefer, pressing the tip of the tongue against the top of the front teeth, or the back of the front teeth, or even pressing into the roof of the mouth. The next breath in, shifting the awareness to the shoulder region. As you exhale, feeling your shoulders gently drawing down away from your ears, maybe drawing slightly backwards and down as you become aware of the capacity to open slightly into your heart space by drawing the shoulders slightly back, slightly down. There's a corresponding opening into your heart, acknowledging your capacity to both give and receive unconditional love. Next breath in, moving your attention to the length of both of your arms and using the next out breath to soften into them, allowing them to be completely at ease, the weight of the arms and the hands further drawing the shoulders down away from the ears, further opening into the heart. From the shoulders to your fingertips, the arms completely relaxed. Your hands at ease, wherever you have positioned them, however they're resting. Allowing them to be without tension. You might have your hands resting in your lap. You may have your hands on your thighs, palms up, palms down. Using a yoga mudra, a seal with your fingers perhaps. Just not overthinking it, just doing what feels natural for you. Next breath in, we shift our attention to the belly, and with the breath out, feeling all the muscles around the navel becoming soft. Seeing how it feels to breathe into a soft belly. Sending the next few breaths deep down into the belly so that when you inhale, you can feel your belly rise. And when you exhale, you can feel your belly fall. Next breath in, bringing your attention to your gaze. If the eyes are gently closed, You might want to roll your eyeballs inwards and upwards, so you are slightly directing your gaze as if you are gazing up at the point between the two eyebrows. This can be a very helpful anchor, like the breath, an anchor to come back to every time you find you've drifted away from your meditation, or from your breath awareness rather. It's all part of the meditation. If your eyes are open, allowing them to be gently open, so the eyelids are relaxed and you're gazing through your eyelashes at a point maybe 1 to 2 meters ahead of you. And with the next few breaths, just being with yourself as you notice any tension that may be present. Noticing it, noticing any patterns, and using your exhalations to soften. If it's helpful for you, you can retrace those steps that we did when we started sitting, visiting the base of your position with an in-breath, using the out-breath to soften. The inhale to lengthen the spine, the exhale to soften. The inhale to bring the awareness to the head, noticing any tension there, and using the exhale to release. Inhaling, attention moves to the heart center, the shoulders, the neck. Exhaling as you soften. Inhaling, aware of the length of the arms, any tension that may be there, and using your out-breath to soften. Next inhale, the awareness shifts to the belly, and exhaling, softening into the belly. Next inhalation, becoming aware of your gaze, softening the eyeballs. Exhaling as you make the gaze, whether it's inward or outward, soft and at ease. Next few inhalations, taking in the whole of your body, noticing tension, and using your out-breaths to soften and soften and soften. Using this body awareness as an anchor for the next few breaths. Every time you find that you've drifted away, engaging in your usual thought patterns or perhaps new thought patterns. With the next breath in, you come back to the body, noticing any tension that may be there, and using the out breath to soften and soothe that tension. We're going to be shifting to using the breath as our anchor for the duration of our sitting. Of course, as you use the breath as your anchor to bring you back, every time you drift away, there's likely to be a corresponding tension in the body. So you're still using your out breaths to soften. But instead of focusing the attention on bracing in the body and softening it, our primary focus is going to be the flow of breath in and out of the body. Absolutely no attempt to control your breath here, but just allowing your body to breathe itself. Noticing where in your body you are feeling your breath most acutely. Not forcing it, not directing it, not changing it. Just handing over to the body, letting it take over the breathing process, an automatic process that happens whether or not you are trying to guide it. Let the body breathe you. Are you most aware of the flow of breath in the tips of your nostrils, perhaps? Is it in the back of the throat? Is it the gentle expansion and contraction of the rib cage? Is it the gentle rise and fall of the belly? Where are you most aware of your breath as you allow your body to breathe you? Finding one particular place where you can rest your attention for the next few moments, softening every time you realize that you've tensed up, coming back with this breath. With this breath. With this breath. Welcoming each and every distraction, as each and every distraction offer us an opportunity to recommit to our practice of meditation. Every single distraction, whether it's an internal thought, a physical sensation, an external disturbance, every single one of them presents us with an opportunity to choose our response. Our point of power is always in the present moment. We have little to no control over all the distractions. We do have control. We do have the ability to develop more control over our response to the distraction. There's no attempt to create a sanitized environment in which there are no distractions. Lockdown is offering us a rich opportunity filled with inner and outer distractions in which we can really practice our ability to choose our response. Resting your awareness at whatever point works for you, point in your body where you're most aware of your breath. And simply becoming aware of any time anytime you drift away from that particular point, noticing what it is that distracted you, noticing any sensations or emotions that that distraction elicits in you, noticing patterns, and then gently but firmly returning the awareness to whatever anchor you've chosen, whether it's a point in your body where you're most aware of your breath, whether it's the gaze that turns inwards and upwards, whether it's a body scan. There are many different ways of returning. The one that I find works for me and has done through the decades is the comforting presence of the breath, coming back to yourself as many times as you drift away. Full breath in through the nose. Breath in. Breath in. Keeping your eyes closed if you want to do the little eye exercise, rubbing your hands together, generating warmth. For our palming exercise, cupping your hands over your closed eyes as you gently open your eyes into that warmth, relaxing the eye muscles, rolling the eyes to gaze all the way up, all the way down, all the way right, all the way left, top right, bottom left, top left, bottom right, all the way up, all the way down, and center forward as you gently release your hands. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Someone asked me what Namaste means. It's a Sanskrit word. There are many different interpretations